Following a bye, the Boise State men's basketball team returned to the court tonight, hosting Fresno State over at Extra Mile Arena.
Yeah, Fresno State's an interesting case this season. They've dealt with some injuries. They only have a couple scholarship players left on their roster who are able to play, but still a good opportunity for Boise State to kind of regroup a little bit.
I think just what the doctor ordered, if you will. So yes, the Broncos back at home for the first time in about 2 weeks, ready to kick off the stretch run of the season as they hosted Fresno State this evening.
Yeah, early on, that Bronco defense was setting the tone. Tyson Degenhart jumps in, pokes the ball loose, gets it rolling in transition. Roddy Anderson attacks the rim, can't get it to go, but Omar Stanley is there on cleanup duty. The Broncos started things off tonight on a 10-2 run, and the big man would feast. Stanley gets his defender with the pump fake, throws down the one-handed jam as the Broncos really take control. He finished tonight with 17 points.
Hey, Tyson Degenhart was also getting buckets in the paint. Look at the sweet setup from Cam Martin. Degenhart all alone for the layup there, and well, Martin was second on the team in assists per game since conference play started, and he'd find another one here. That's Chibuzo Abo from across the court for three. Abo heated up there as the Broncos close out the first half on a nice little run.
Yeah, back-to-back buckets from deep range, even drew a foul on a three-point attempt. He finished the night with 12. The Broncos had 4 guys in double digits by halftime, leading 48-33. Nice little sequence right here. It finally finishes with a beautiful spin move into a bucket by Degenhart. He led the way with 24 points on the game, 6 of 9 shooting from the field. As a team, Boise State was an extremely efficient 59% from the field on the night. They ran away with this one, 90-66 as the final.
We were definitely hungry. Those 2 losses the week previous were still sitting with us, and we realized we had a lot of games in front of us, and so we just had to take it one game at a time.
Yeah, we were excited to get back on the court. It's weird when you go in 2 days play, 3 days play, 2 days. All of a sudden, a week felt like a month, and so we did. We had, to our guys' credit, we had 2 great practices. I would have been surprised had they not come out and played pretty good tonight.
No, it was beneficial. We had a long stretch. This is a tough league. It's hard to win on the road. It's also hard to win at home. So we were playing good teams every night. So it was good just to get that little break and a couple off days and then regroup and get back out there.
Now with the win, Boise State is just a half game out of first place in the Mountain West Conference standings. A quick note, even if Boise State finishes in a tie for first place with Utah State, the Broncos would be crowned co-champs in the regular season, even though the Aggies swept them. Now, recently, head coach Leon Rice busted out the Mountain West standings and showed them to his players, using them as a reminder to focus on what really matters.
Before our practice, we talked about just like where we're at in the standings, and we were 1 game back in the loss column after a pretty hard 11-game stretch, and we realized what we had in front of us, and we just needed a couple things to go our way, and now we control our own destiny. So I think we're in a really great spot, and like based off quad 1 wins, we have as many as we had the past 2 years, and I think we're in a really good spot.
I told the guys that we were talking about it because I got basketball junkies and they watch it, and I was like, listen, it's fun to watch that. It's fun to be involved in a title race. It's fun to be involved in an NCAA tournament, all this speculation, brackets, all this and that. I said, but enjoy that, look at it. It doesn't matter. What matters, there's a month left of basketball. What matters is what we do and how we approach everything and taking care of business tonight. That's what matters.